Test a 1, a 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Waiting for audio to get going. We're live. Okay, good afternoon. It's 12:03 on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, December 28th. This is my getting started stream. It used to be the morning stream, but haven't been waking up early enough in the morning. Well, this morning I did wake up around 8, but I've just been spending time working on email and talking to some people about the new year and stuff like that. So I've just gone around to doing my own stuff. And what am I going to do today? Let me set this 15-minute timer. And that's going. So the first thing I want to do today, so there's a couple of things I want to do. There's some graphic design work I started yesterday. I had recorded a stream but accidentally deleted it. So I'll record another stream finishing that work. This is the word counting calendar that I do for every year, the 12-month word counting calendar. That is based on my NaNoWriMo calendar, 50,000 words in 30 days. I made a spreadsheet yesterday that helps calculate all the tedious parts of making that calendar. So they should go much faster now at this point. But I'll get into that later. I also want to make some coffee today. And I thought I would try something different, which is to show the coffee making process. My sister gave me this Chemex, which is like this 60s designed pour over coffee brewing thing. And so it's actually kind of beautiful. It's like this kind of beakerish thing with a wooden handle that can come off, so you can put this in the dishwasher. It uses these weird filters that look like big napkins. And basically they're not those cone-shaped ones, but you basically open it up one edge like this. So there's 1 ply on this side and the 3 plies on this side. You put the 3 ply down here. Let me show this on the other camera. Doop. Raise this up a bit. So here's the Chemex. Here's the opening up of that one side of it, and then there's a pouring spout over here. That is where the thick side goes. So having that in there, here are 4 scoops of ground beans. I just ground them, and I need to get the water, which I boiled 2 cups of water. It's just off boil right now. 2 cups of water, 4 scoops of beans, about a scoop per 4 ounces of water. That's what I'm starting with. And then with this pour-over stuff, let it come off the boil a little bit. So you can get a better angle on this. So the idea is that you first do a pour-over and just kind of like wet the grounds. Oops, which I've screwed up already. And you let it bloom, they say. Enough so you can see that. So 30 seconds, I guess, is the idea. I have this Japanese tea kettle that I got just for this pour-over stuff. I got this like a year or so ago, but never actually had a reason to use it, because I've been using AeroPress for making my coffee. And after 30 seconds, apparently all this is ready to just be poured over, I guess. I'm not sure even... I should watch some videos to see how people actually do this. But I guess the pre-wetting stage allows the coffee to, I guess, release some stuff first. I guess that's the point. So this is probably going to take a while to go. So while that's happening, I guess I need to put this someplace. This probably shouldn't burn my table. It's going off the boil. So while that's going, I can work on my other stuff. Fortunately, I don't think I can do Oxcam view. We'll just come back to this view later. So let's go to the display and see where my global continuity was. I don't think I really have updated anything here. the hello stream. I didn't fill in any of these. So it's Monday. This was like a week ago. The 26th was Monday. I think. 27th and 28th, 28th. 7, 8. One of the things that we've been talking about in the co-working chat has been organization systems. And a couple of the ones I've been looking at are Jackie mentioned one called Bullet Journal. Actually, this looks like a cool system. I think I'd seen it before, but it reminds me a lot of Mark Forster's AutoFocus system. So this guy came up with this, and it's basically you use the notebook pages themselves as like processing lists. Oh right, the part I remember is like he uses a bulleting symbol system that was similar to one I used to use back in the day. I would have various processes for this, but he's using the coding in a different way. I like this kind of coding when you just like make a dot, and and then when it's finished you can cross it out, and if it's something you had to go to, or it seems like a good system. And then it's based on processing and clearing. Is that right? Let's see. Anyway, it seems the idea of the index. It seems like a nice way of defining big picture contexts and daily contexts. So I might have to give this a try. And then the other one though is AutoFocus. I've only used the AutoFocus version 1 system. The current system actually has been quite a bit more refined. Yeah, I wrote about this in 2010, apparently. Well, last time I looked at it. See what our coffee is doing. Pour some more liquid on that. I wonder if I'm actually going to get 2 cups of... Oh, the water's gone. That's not going to be a lot of coffee. I suspect I adjust my beans to water ratio when making coffee like this. Here's what it looks like right now. It's dripping. And then if we look at the sides, you can kind of see it steaming up. Drip, drip, drip. We'll wait for that to stop dripping. Way back to this. So the autofocus system uses a notebook as well, or any kind of notebook. And this seems really, really straightforward and smart. Doesn't have the nice pictures that the other site for the Bullet Journal has. But I like the idea that you write and you scan, the things you need to do. And if for some reason that there's something on the list that you don't feel like doing, you don't do it. And when you get to the end of a page, you scan it, you do the things that you want to do, then you flush the whole thing and you don't re-enter them. Which I think is genius. It's like a system designed to take advantage, as he says, of structured procrastination. And I think that might be a system that works for me. So that plus Bullet Journal, that might be the thing, the try in 2017. Journal and autofocus. Systems. Tried brewing coffee. And the Chemex. Is it done? Dripping is largely stopped. Do you squeeze it out? Looks kind of neat on the top too. So that's what we're seeing there. We'll let it go for a little bit. There's cat hair on my face. Everything's very blue looking in this shot too. That's weird. Anyway, so what am I doing today? It's Wednesday. I need to bring my car in to have a rattle checked out. I got my brakes done, and I think I'm hearing this rattling noise that wasn't there before, and it's bothering me. So I may bring it in, just have them look at it and see what that's about. For today, though, I'm going to do the design work. I might as well just get that on the page right now. Let me fix this like that. That's my Quiver notebook. I'll go back to the desktop. I just fixed my etc. hosts file on both machines, so I'm not going to check Facebook. So if I type Facebook, it'll take me to this site can't be reached, because I'm redirecting this in my etc. hosts file, which is the one of the main control files for network connections. And I've also done it on the PC side of things too, because I am taking a Facebook vacation. I am looking for my Dropbox folder, in my personal projects folder, all products. This is the word counting calendar. And I made this magical word counting spreadsheet, which is still opening. Let me open up the InDesign file too while I'm at it. Excel's taking forever to launch. Yeah, so here's my new calculating calendar. So let's say the unit goal is, I want 50,000 words a month. And then there's months of 28 days, 30 days, and 31 days. So these are the daily units per day that one needs to achieve. And then you copy this one of these values to here. Is that correct? It's actually now C6. C6 or E6. Let me just fix this right now. C, E. And then you pick a starting day. And then it will calculate the words and summaries that need to be filled in. And I used to calculate these manually. So if the day started on a particular day in the week and it was a 30-day month, these numbers would all change. I would calculate each month, and it took forever. I hate doing this kind of math. But now I can just type in a couple numbers and then be able to fill in these, like these fields. I left some instructions for myself to remember how to do this when I do this next year. And so that's how I try to make this easier for myself. So I need to make several versions of this calendar for months starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then I'll have every single month arrangement set up. I just need to look up what days each month starts on, and then I should be done with that. So I'm going to get started on that after this. Let me move this back over to the side screen where it's not in the way. And let me move this desktop over here. And let me go get a cup of coffee and see, or get a cup and see if this coffee tastes like anything. Just going to get a cup. Going to get a cup. I'm curious how much coffee I've made. So maybe I'll just pour all of it out and see what the result is. Ouch. It's hit my head. Well, maybe I didn't cuss out loud. Alright, so I'm going to use this to just see how much liquid I got. And I'm going to use this to put these coffee grounds in. So let's see how this goes. It's an interesting design. I think you just do this. Just squeeze the rest of it out. Maybe it's bad form. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. How much coffee are we going to get out of my initial starting of 2 cups of water? And is this going to be too strong or too weak? Okay, so I've lost about... So out of starting with the 2 cups, I have 2 1/3 cups. About... Or 1 1/3 cup, I should say. Let me write this down. So today I started with 2 cups water, 4 scoops beans, which are then ground, and this yielded 1 and let's use ounces maybe 8, 9, it's like 10 ounces. 10 ounces of coffee. So I guess the rest of it just got absorbed by those beans. So is it too strong or too weak? It's really strong. But not bitter. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this brand of coffee either. My sister gave me some. I'll have to try it with the usual stuff I get. But, you know, for my sister suggested that by using one of these, they can make a lot more coffee. I wonder if I should keep pouring it in. I had to look up the Chemex like suggestions and see how that goes. But anyway, that was largely successful. And I'm going to see if I can fuel myself on coffee today. Maybe it's a little bitter. Not bitter, it's very strong. I could add some cream to this. Maybe that'll taste better. I do like cream. Oh, the other project I had to do was this. I had forgotten about this plant. One of them died already, but this African violet was like not watered for quite some time. And it almost died. So I'm going to water it again today and see if I can bring this back. So that's this morning's stream. I'm going to get back to work. I'll start live streaming the design work after I put all this stuff away. So probably about 1 o'clock or earlier, I'll start doing that. That's only 12:20 now. 12:30. I'll shoot for 12:30 to start the design work, and see if I can get that out of the way, and then maybe I will start working on the Emergent Task Planner 2017 update. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll go fairly fast. Last year I did some stuff to streamline it. So maybe this year won't be so bad. Except it'll be how to do it on the PC side of things. Anyway, so that's it for now. I'll see you guys later.